With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. And sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Burrow looking to pass. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. And he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
In motion right, one of the tight ends. And they go play action now. Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked. That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants, but his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
Throwing, Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
It's a big place in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
On 2.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. 12.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
And now he appears to be in some pain. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of the new season, already an injury. While they attend to him, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Davis now to return it. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jones. Flushed out right.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. Fielded just inside the 20.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Lions will take over.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
12, 11, 11 Thomas.
Gibbs straight ahead, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now it's Burrow. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Burrow. Going underneath, Gibbs has it, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And New York set to take the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The running play there going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason, and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Let's go.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Jones out to his left. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's able to get this to the 30-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 yards and a giant first down. And Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That's some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and cap.
Touchdown, Giants! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones not having balls go through goalposts.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
11. 12.
Here's Burrow. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Lock in the cage.
Now Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 47 yards. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Finds Gibbs on the check down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to St. Brown.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
A gain of 6 yards.
Again, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Now Burrow on first down. He's got it complete to Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
1 right?
2 yards to go, second down.
Stop.
Now Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This to Laporta, right side.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
85 yards rushing for him now here in week one. A very solid start to this new campaign.
A first down carry for Barkley.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there to the lead to a new set of downs. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week one. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Throwing Jones. And he's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Stop capers, stop capers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
11 MT, 11 MT. 180.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here we go.
First down.
Burrow looking to pass. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
12, 11.
Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And that's good for a gain of 6, and they're going to face a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. Fourth down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He has been a factor in a multitude of ways. Over 100 yards rushing. He's approaching that number in the receiving category, too.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games? As a runner, you're going through a pile, people raking at the football all the time. Your hands take a beating, okay? And to be able to still go out and catch the football in open field after going through that guy's dynamite.
He's been dynamite in this game so far. We'll see defensively if they have an answer, because they need to come up with something.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
135 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Again, it's Barkley. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
Second and 12.
It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Then he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will have a Giants first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Well, the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's Williams on the catch. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
On 2, ready?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
11, mighty. 11,
now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Here's Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
12, 12, 12. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. Dot.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
11, 11.
Brings up second and
12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Burrow will throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
12, 12. 11 mighty. 11 MT.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Got his man. It's Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Well, partner, this